So, Green Room, Larry, Laura, Edison Research just came off the stage. What do you hope people took away from the presentation?
Well, the main thing is that just the world of audio is changing, and a lot of radio people still sort of define the world around radio listening alone, sort of share. And share, of course, is super important in radio, but you've got to have your eyes open to the total world of audio, and that's what I think Laura did such a good job of explaining to the audience, that there's a lot going on these days beyond just the radio.
Yeah, and Laura, a lot of your presentation was about the younger demographic actually listening more to talk radio than I think most people would think.
It's surprising that the younger demographic listens to spoken word. They listen in their car, and we have to remember as they age what we're going to do to keep them listening and make them listen to content that we produce.
You presented a lot of information. Was there anything that surprised you as you were really putting it together? Either one?
I mean, I think for me it was the reach of young people with spoken word. 10 years ago, I think it was 27% of people aged 13, 24 were reached by spoken word audio. Today, that's almost 50%. That's a massive increase.
Yeah, and we know there's just going to be more changes.
Right, and it's podcast, as Laura pointed out in her presentation, it's podcasting that's really driven the increase in spoken word consumption among young people, and it to me, showed that in many cases, radio content just wasn't speaking to young people in a direct way. It wasn't that they didn't like spoken word, it was that radio wasn't providing spoken word that they liked. Podcasting came along and has filled in all the gaps, and people can now find what they're looking for.
Thank you both for being here. We appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you.